My hot take, as a guy coming into Britain, is I don't like that football doesn't actually have playoffs. I think it's dumb. I think it's pretty pussified. Like you don't have a.
I mean,
it's like not a way.
It clearly
You don't
does
really know
have
who won.
It clearly does have playoffs. You just have to look at the championship. There's a whole playoff system for the championship.
But there's not like a final round where they have like seating of 8 people
There-
and then you play.
the championship there is, yes.
But in the Premier League, it just ends.
Can I just say it's called
that's
the Premier League, not the
that's the
Premier
biggest
League.
league, though, right?
It's the Premier League.
But the final people should play off. That's the best way. Every other
No,
good
it's
sports
not.
No,
does
it's
it.
not. No, you
It
just
does.
Have you guys watched the other sports?
This is such an American thing about giving
I'm Canadian.
Same thing.
Oh God! All right, this
Giving
guy from Iraq is
These
giving it to me.
This second place trophy, like if the first place is 30 points above the second place, that's it. You're done.
So,
You don't get
can I just say, as a cyclist,
Yeah.
how does the Tour de France work?
I don't follow his.
It's one big.
Honestly, I'm a
playoff.
cyclist, and the Tour de France is pretty gay, even for me. All right, I'm not gonna lie.
But the Tour de France has a whole thing, and if there was, in your system, what would happen is the Tour de France would finish, and then you'd make
They do a race again.
Then you make the top 8 race again.
That would be better, 100%, and make them race like in a city, not like nice environments, but have to like do
Actually,
a
that would be
commute.
quite good.
Yeah, now you're on board. See?
Deliver a
Only
pizza
for
by Uber
cycling, not
Eats.
for football.
But football would be great to have like the final teams
But
do a big.
there are play. As I say, there are,
But not in the Premier League. It just goes
Premier League. Premier
League.
Premier League sounds like a fucking shop.
It's like a beer. It's like a good premier beer.
Selling not premium items.
Yeah.
Premier League's it's Canadian. It's Canadia's. It's Canada's. It's
Do you say
Canada's own.
Canadian?
Canadians.
Do you
Canadians
say
own.
premium or premium?
Premium.
Premium. All right.
Premium.
Premier League.
Premier League. It's called the Premier League. I mean, it's not just the fact of like that's. I'm saying that because it's what it's called. It's the name. It's not
Premier League.
Look,
it's called the Premier League. We'll call it the Premier League. That's what they
I
would
like
call
the Premier League.
the Premier.
So start your own
That's
league.
an
That is.
American.
There we
With
go.
playoffs.
That's my new hot take. You guys don't know how to say words, even though you technically invented them. So that's my hot take.
Let's all take. Too hot for Rick, it would appear.
Yeah, this was the offensive one
Absolute
somehow.
rage. Yeah. Went from conspiracy theories, he's fine with that.
Yeah.
Playoffs, no chance.
No chance. Because the other teams, have you guys watched the playoffs? Though they're so fun.
Yeah.
And they
yeah.
have,
Oh,
like,
I
a
love
narrative.
it. I'm with you.
You watch
I'm
watch
with
the American football.
NFL. Yeah.
What? So in the NFL, even if you come top of the league, you've got to play someone else.
Yes.
Yeah, so if you come
Yeah,
top of your
but-
division, you come top of your division. There's only 4
but
teams.
but not everybody plays everybody in that
No.
system, do they?
No, but they don't either.
Everybody. The thing with the Premier League is that
What league, sorry?
everybody plays everybody.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but
that's-
it would be
you-
good to.
I
Like,
mean, I'll be honest with you. Let's blow your fucking mind.
Yeah.
I don't. Does it still happen in Scotland?
What's that?
Does the split still happen?
oh, the split still happens.
What?
Are you
is the
worried? Are you worried about the split in Scotland?
I don't know what that is, but you guys also end in a tie, which is about as lame as you can get.
Okay. I mean, okay.
Not. What a game. What a sport. They kicked it towards the net a couple times.
Fucking.
Nil,
Do you know what? Do you-
You've seen a lot of Scottish football then. That's
Not is fantastic.
No.
But in the Scottish Premiership, you get to about maybe
your last 6 games,
yeah.
or the last 5 games you play, I think, they split the league.
they split the
bottom
league,
half play for
and the top
relegation,
half
and
the top half play each other, and then the bottom half play each other.
But
I
it
like
doesn't
this.
matter
Fight
because
for your
Celtic or
life.
Rangers are already
Yeah.
50 points ahead.
It's to give
So
the
it's
top
irrelevant.
players. It's basically based on money. It's to give some of those other teams a chance to get another game against
Yeah.
one of the big two.
It's not good.
I got it. The only
And
thing
when
I
has
don't.
that been since? How long?
That's
has
for,
that
that's
been?
for as long as I've been
Decades?
up here. I'd say 20 years now.
So it's
Yeah.
not just 20 years.
So the league just split.
It splits. It's mental. Like it just
It's
throws
because
out the
there isn't
rules.
enough. There aren't enough teams to have 18 teams in a
Yeah.
in a league.
Yeah.
So they have like I don't know what is it 14 or 12.
Well, why
these
can't they
days.
put the second division in the league?
Well, there's a big debate that should happen. But what would happen is a lot of the lesser clubs just go bust.
Yeah, the
They
money.
would
The
just
money's
cease
not
to
big
be.
enough. Down, yeah.
And Scotland has far too many football clubs.
I think Celtic and Rangers should go to the Premier League.
I think that ship has passed. But yes, it would have been great to see it.
I think they should have gone.
No, it'll
Yeah.
happen.
So
with,
Scotland has no teams in the Premier League.
no.
Correct. Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
wow. You guys really give
Wales
these-
does.
You guys really give them the
Wales-
Welsh get one?
No,
The Wales have got a few.
Wales got it, but
What about
but
the Irish?
Technically, the FA.
Not the Irish.
Te-
Yeah, so you guys are. This is why this country's so divided.
No, the
Fuck.
just about Ireland, not this country.
Yeah.
Why did Wales get there?
Because it's the English and Welsh FA. Like it's not the English FA, it's the English and Welsh FA.
The Scottish FA are so paranoid
Yeah.
about losing their FIFA like whatever the FIFA appointed. Oh, you're a separate nation. You
So that's the only place they get recognized as a country is in
and
football.
if they put all your
We could play with the English, but then we'd have to be
English,
Yeah,
yeah,
that's
so
not
you
worth
could lose your FIFA position.
Okay.
It'd be good to see Celtic and Rangers in the Premier League. I think they'd do well.
But I hate how.
So yeah, but
it won't
before
happen.
billionaires,
So
they might
let's
have done well.
introduce these Scottish teams and make playoffs.
But then
Yeah.
it won't happen now because how do you mean you're going to knock two of the teams out?
Oh, you need to start
you've
at the
got
bottom.
to start at the bottom.
But Rangers already done that.
What's
through
more likely to happen is, do you remember the breakaway thing that happened? There's more likely to be a some sort of Super
a
League.
couple of Dutch teams,
There'll be
a
a-
couple
yeah.
of Swedish teams.
There'll be a Super League at some point, which will happen.
And
There'll be a European Premiership.
So my other hot take, I don't want to compliment Britain in any way, fashion, or form, but football having a team get relegated is the best, and every sport should have relegation.
Oh, 100%.
Everyone
Because
should
there's
have
like
playoffs, everyone
to
should
be
have
like get out of
relegation.
here, like you're not good enough to be in the league anymore. Because there's a few teams that in like North America have just sat, like Detroit Lions should have
Wait.
probably been all shot in the head like 10 years ago.
I was about to
but
say.
they had a good run.
So
Yeah,
there was
Not quite a win,
There's
but-
been a couple of cases. I think it was a Indian billionaires bought Blackburn, and basically when Blackburn they were in the Premiership, and they bought Blackburn and essentially just asset stripped Blackburn and sold all their players.
Yeah.
And then the conversation with them was like, we're going to get relegated, and the Indian owners were like, what's relegation?
Oh,
Oh, really?
They bought the team and didn't know how
Didn't
the fucking
understand
thing
how it
worked.
works.
Yeah, and that's why Blackburn went down.
isn't
complete.
that Indian billionaire like appropriating Russian billionaire culture? Isn't that like not allowed to like buy a football club and destroy it?
No. Basically, this is like maybe 15 years ago, but it's
Venkies.
and then I think it was the Venkies, and they didn't know that they didn't know it was possible to get relegated. They thought
Brilliant.
they bought a franchise like.
In
What they
America.
thought was
Yeah,
like
that they
in
would
America,
stay-
because
yeah,
in
you're
America
always-
you just go, oh right, the losers get the best player
Yeah.
pick.
Yeah.
It's very, do you know what I mean? It's like America's like very much high school picking. Do you know what I
Well,
mean?
it's America's form of socialism.
Yeah.
They hate
Oh,
it.
that
Apart
is-
from when it comes to
They don't have
sports.
healthcare, but when it comes to sports, you're like, we'll help the worst off.
Yeah.
You are
We'll
correct
help
there.
the worst off billionaire.
Yeah. Oh
So-
no.
Right, shall we start round one?
Start round one.
Round two, rather.
Yeah.
Start round
Round
two.
Are we not getting points?
Oh no, they were all pretty weak. No, who's
The little
that?
man insulted my
I'll take.
little ginger man's insulting us.
Right.
That was literally
well,
that
I'll be
was actually the other title I suggested for this show.
little ginger man. Okay, I'll give the points of this round to Dion because
What?
I agree. Playoffs and a hard cap. That's what the Premier League needs.
What's a hard cap?
Hard cap. You only get to spend a certain amount of money on players and wages.
I think that's a good. I think that's.
Can I give you my? This is my genuine belief. I have a genuine belief on football, right? And it's I wholeheartedly believe this that transfer deadline day, both of them should be bank holidays.
Just so you can sit and watch a.
Just no one does anything.
Transfer deadline day was boring today. This year. In
Yeah.
January, it's nothing.
Yeah,
happened.
But picture it with a day off, like you just get to sit down and watch.
But
Sky
again,
Sports.
another reason the NFL's got it better because of the hard cap. They have to let go a bunch of players every year. So on free and deadline day, it's like all these free agents. So today, all
but-
these free agents became available, and all these other teams went, "Oh, brilliant! I'll have them out."
Yeah, it should be a play. It should be a wage cap, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, it should be.
But-
You can spend all your money on Messi, but you then have to play, John Hartson still with
I met John
still
Hartson.
with cancer.
I met him this year at Edinburgh.
John Hartson.
John
Yeah,
Hartson.
in the pub. I flyed him to come to my show.
Did he go to your show?
No.